If you guys hear any noise in the back, Tyler is playing like a hunting game, so you can hear like gunshots and all that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a video talking all about hair care. This is a topic that I get so many questions on all the time, between what do I use to maintain my blonde hair? What do I use to make my blonde still look healthy? What shampoos do I recommend? What things should you stay away from? So I figured I would do an entire video talking about what I do, my hair journey, just kind of all that stuff. So first, I'm going to start off with saying I went to cosmetology school right when I graduated high school. When I was 19, I went to the Aveda Institute of Winter Park, which is here in Florida, and that's kind of where I learned everything that I know. Aveda is a very, very prestige hair school. They train you very, very strictly. Like, everything that I know is from them. Of course, it's been years. Like, it's been since I was 19, so it's been, Jesus, almost 10 years. Everything that I know, I was taught. It's not just me making shit up in my head. I'm not talking about things that I don't know anything about. I actually know what I'm talking about. So first, I will say that I have been blonde. You guys, a lot of you guys that follow me on Instagram and all that, I've been blonde for years. So I started going blonde when pretty sure when I graduated hair school. I still had dark hair when I was in hair school, and I started gradually going light. So I started off with just dyeing my hair a solid light brown. My hair is naturally this color here, this very, very dark brown that you see. That's the color of my natural hair. So you can imagine, like, my hair is dark. That's my hair. It took a very slow process. That's one of the things that I want to stress to you guys. You guys, I'm not pointing like one of you guys out, but you guys are very much in a rush to get platinum blonde results, and it's not possible. It's impossible. And for the integrity of your hair, for you to maintain nice, shiny, strong, healthy hair, it's impossible. So I see a lot of people like bashing hairstylists, like, oh, I want it to be this blonde and she only got me like this. There's only so much that your hair can take. Or people tend to forget that your hair is still a part of your body. Like, your hair is your body. So you're putting these ingredients and products in it to strip color out of your hair. So it's pretty much stripping color, stripping protein, which is why a lot of people go light and then their hair ends up dry, it ends up breaking, it ends up brittle, it ends up just gross and just nasty, because you're pulling protein out of your hair when you're lightening it. Important thing is to make sure that you have good proteins in your hair. Also remember that the hair lightening is a process. If you have black in your hair, you're not gonna be blonde. You're not gonna be blonde for, when I say years, it is going to take you years to get blonde. It's not gonna happen in one process. It's not gonna happen in 2 months. It's just not gonna happen. After you're done and you're in the process of getting your light hair or whatever, people think that when you dye your hair or when you go light, that's it. You do it, you get your blonde, and you're done. And that is the complete opposite. I stress to my clients all the time, blonde is not a one and done thing. When you're blonde, you have to constantly maintain the tone. When I say the tone, I mean like where you see how here I don't really have a lot of yellow. I have a little bit of like warm tones here, which doesn't bother me too much just because I have naturally dark hair. You have to remember, if you have naturally dark hair, in black and dark brown, there's a lot of red pigment, there's a lot of orange pigment, there's a lot of yellow pigment. It's not your fault, it's not your hairstylist's fault, it's just the way our hair is. Our remaining color when we bleach our hair is yellow or orange. It's just, that's the way that it is. When you lighten your hair and you get your hair toned, they usually always tone your hair after you lighten it. People ask me to make videos all the time about how I tone my hair, and that's just one thing that I'm not gonna make a video on, because I know how to do it, because I went to school and I graduated from school doing it. There's a reason that there are professionals, and there's a reason that there are salons, and there's a reason that you pay for things like this to happen, because if you put something in your hair for a certain amount of time because you don't know any better, that can mess up everything. I've told people so many times, like, oh, this is the toner that I use, and then they'll end up using it, not knowing what they're doing, and they're like, oh my god, my hair got messed up, oh my god. My hair has been the same for years. So it's because I know what I'm doing. You need to go to a professional for things like this. I won't show how I lighten my hair, how I bleach my hair, how I redo that's just something that I'm not gonna show on my channel, because it's not something that you should do on your own if you want results like this. Like, if you want good results, you can't do it by yourself. You just can't. First, I'm gonna go into the shampoos that I use, because I feel like that is the most important part after you lighten or color treat your hair. It's kind of like getting a brand new car and never taking it to get an oil change. When you do lighten your hair, like I said, you're losing a lot of protein, which is why your hair can get dry, why it can get brittle, why it can break very easily. So you need to use shampoos that are good for your hair. And I mean, stop using the L'Oreal, stop using the herbal essence. That stuff is not good for your hair. There's no way you can maintain, if you pay $200 to get your hair done and you're washing your hair with a $6 shampoo, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna maintain your hair well. And I know this because I've done it. I've used it and my hair is dry. There's so much water and alcohol in products like that it just dries your hair out. These are things that I have to talk about. They're not cheap. They're not things that are inexpensive, but if you want to maintain the integrity of your hair and have nice, shiny, silky, I don't put oils in my hair, I don't put any of that in my hair, this is what you need to do. So first I'll talk about a shampoo that I've been using for a long time, and you can see the bottle is pretty much like squeezed to death. This is from the brand called The Verb, and I buy this at Sephora. It is an exclusive to Sephora product, and these retail for $14, I think they raised the price, $16 a bottle. So when you buy more expensive shampoos and conditioners, the concentration is a lot more. So they're very, very heavily concentrated, so you don't need a whole handful of shampoo to get a really good lather. You use a lot less. So this is the volumizing full body color safe cleanse volumizing shampoo. This has no parabens, no gluten, no sulfates, and it's just really, really good for your hair. You always want to make sure you're using sulfate free shampoos, and I mean sulfate free high-end shampoos. And I know that a lot of brands still have sulfate free. You can go and get L'Oreal, you can get Herbal Essence, you can get Head and Shoulders, all of that sulfate free, but it's not the same. So I will link these down below. I've gone through a couple bottles of these and I just stopped just because my hair was getting used to it, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit. But these are two that I love, that I swear by. The entire Verb brand is only $16. Everything from their brand is $16. These last me a pretty long time. I wash my hair about 2 times a week. I don't wash it too much because that will dry it out, and I'm just lazy. I don't want to blow dry my hair every single time. So this is The Verb. So this is another shampoo that I picked up, and this is from the brand Ion. You can get this at Sally's. Very inexpensive. It says it gently cleanses color treated hair for maximum color protection. It's a color defense sulfate free shampoo. It's 100% vegan and paraben free. So this is something that is good for color treated hair. It's sulfate free and paraben free. Those are the two things that you need to make sure you pay attention to. This smells amazing. It smells like really clean hair. It's very, I think I paid like under $10 for this, and it's something that's good. I don't use it every single time because I do like to switch my shampoos around, which is why I have so many shampoos and conditioners to talk about. I don't use the same thing over and over again because your hair will get used to it. One of my favorite shampoos that I've been using since I was in hair school, I used to work at a salon, and in the salon we sold Redken, we sold Sebstian, we sold Pureology, we sold all of those brands, and one of my favorite brands was Sebstian, and this specific shampoo is called the Weightless Shine Shampoo. It's the Sebstian Light. I have very oily hair naturally. My hair by tomorrow will have like a little bit of shine at the roots. By day 3, I'm done. I have to wash my hair. So I like using this because it gives you volume and it's weightless. It gives you a weightless shine, which I really like. This is sulfate free, paraben free. It's free of all that stuff. And this, I believe, retails for like $18 to $20, which is pricey. But again, when you use it, you don't need a big glob to lather into your hair. You need a very small amount, and it does last you a long time. And because I rotate my shampoos last me a while. Another brand of shampoo and conditioner that I have is the Redken Color Extend shampoo and conditioner. This is actually what I used in my hair today to shampoo my hair and condition it. My hair feels so soft. It feels nice and volumized. It just feels great. It feels nice and strong. It feels healthy. It's shiny. It's silky. It feels soft. It just feels amazing. This is specifically for color treated hair. It is meant to extend the color of your hair. So if you feel like your hair is fading quickly, if you feel like your toner is coming out very, very fast, toner is not a permanent product. You put toner in your hair and your hair will start to get brassy again. So you need something that's sulfate free so that your hair will last longer with its tone, which will in the end save you money because you won't have to keep going to the salon. So these 2 big tubs I got for $14 each. So both of these, $28, which is amazing. This is a massive bottle. This will probably take me 6 to 8 months to go through because it's so much product. So this is something I highly recommend. If you go on the Ulta website or even just Ulta in general, you will find these, and they have them for all different hair. They have them for smoothing, they have them for volumizing, they have all different types, but this is the Color Extend one. Now I have like treatments, conditioners, and all that stuff. So I picked up this random, I guess it's a mask, at Sally's. I was just going to get some like foils and products and stuff like that, and this is called Mystic Divine Luminous Shine. So this is a smoothing mask, and let me see what it says. It's made with Tahitian oil, Moroccan argan oil, African shea butter, camellia oil, and it hydrates, smooths frizz, and gives superior shine. So this is something that I like to do in my hair probably like once a week. I don't like to put too heavy of masks in my hair because it will weigh my hair down because I have very, very oily hair. So I like using this about once a week. It's a thick, like, treatment mask. You can see I go through this. Like, I lather it in my hair. I put it all from here, down. So where you'll put your hair in a ponytail, down. You never want to put it above that because that's going to weigh your hair down, make your hair look wet when you finish drying it, like that greasy, oily looking feel. It's going to give you that. So you want to make sure when you're putting conditioners, you always put it from the ponytail down. Leave it in your hair. It's best to rinse your hair when the water is cold. I don't like cold water. I hate cold water, but that's how it locks in the conditioners and the masks. Next, I have this Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I have this tiny one. I got about 7 of them when I was still working at Sephora because it was a 100-point perk, and I used all of my perks on it, and this is probably one of the best products I've used. I will purchase a full-size bottle once I'm done with this little one, which I'm almost out. This makes your hair so soft. It's an ultra lightweight leave-in conditioning spray that contains a nourishing blend of rosehip, argan, and coconut oil. So you spray it throughout your hair when it's clean, and then you dry your hair, or you let it air dry or whatever. This just makes my hair feel really soft on the ends. It makes my ends feel nice and soft and conditioned. It's just such a good product. This is something from Briogeo that I will definitely repurchase for sure. The last thing that I have to talk about as far as products is this Trader Joe's Organic Virgin Coconut Oil. It's cold pressed and unrefined. If you want a very good but inexpensive treatment for your hair, coconut oil, and I mean cold pressed, unrefined, nothing that's processed, you need just straight up coconut oil. If you take this in your hair and you put it in your hair before you're gonna wash it, put your hair up in a bun, it starts to kind of get stiff because coconut oil does that. But when you rinse your hair out, your hair will feel like straight silk. You have to really, really, really wash it and rinse it out because it's an oil and it's a thick oil. But you will, I'm telling you, it's so good. This is like my 3rd tub of this, and I use it strictly for my hair. I don't use it for cooking or anything, even though it's good for cooking. I use it for my hair. Next, I have to talk about some brushes that I use, and the first one is the Tangle Teaser. I thought this brush was a gimmick. I was like, this is whatever, like this is not gonna do anything. But this untangles your hair and you don't feel any pulling. I'm not a tender-headed person, but my sister is extremely tender-headed. So every time I do her hair, she's like, give me the little pink brush. And she always uses this to untangle her hair because you literally do not feel anything when you're brushing through your hair. Like it's just amazing. So this is one thing that I tried and I was like, wow, this shit really works. Like it's really, really good. So I always use this when I get out of the shower just to untangle my hair, or even like when I wake up in the morning and my hair is already done, I just go through it, and this is amazing because it doesn't break your hair. It's just so good. I love the Tangle Teaser. Now another brush that I have to talk about is this round brush here. It's called the Bellis Pro. I got it at Sally's. It was just a cheap alternative to the Babyliss line. This is just a round brush. This is what I use to blow dry my hair. Everyone always asks how I get like the really volumized bouncy blow dries, and this is what I use. Literally doing this and blow drying and twisting and all that. If you guys want me to do an updated blow dry routine, let me know down below and I'll do one. I usually do one like every year, but I'll leave my old ones down below just so you can see them. Then I have my blow dryer. I do not use a lot of heat on my hair. I'll blow dry my hair when I get out of the shower, dry it, and then it's pretty much done. If I want to straighten it like how it is here, how it is today, which now that I've had my hair a little bit shorter, I like more of like the sleek straight look, which I normally don't like that. I normally like very big, volumized, bouncy, fluffy, flowy hair. This is the blow dryer that I have. This is the Porcelain Ceramic Babyliss Pro blow dryer. In my opinion, the Babyliss is the best that I've ever used. I've had T3, I've had a couple different things, but this is just the best blow dryer. It's so hot, it blow dries your hair so fast, and the wind is very strong. You can get these on Amazon or the Babyliss website, or I think you can even get them on like Ulta or something, but I'll link it down below. This is, I think, like an $80 or $90 blow dryer, and it has done me wonders. Now the flat iron that I have plugged in, because I need to go through it, I'll actually plug it in just so I can show you guys. This is a really inexpensive hair iron. This is a Remington. My mom had this and I had gone to her house and used it real quick, and I was like, oh, maybe I should get one just for like clients or when I don't want something super bouncy in my hair. So I'll go through my entire head and I'll blow dry it straight. I don't sit there and do this with my hair wet or with it naturally done, because I want to get as much curl or wave out as I can, and then I go through this and just touch up like right here I have a little bit of something, so I'm just gonna go and take this and just go right through it. This is very inexpensive. I think this was like $20. Really, really inexpensive. I don't put a lot of heat on my hair, like I said. I'll blow dry it and then I'm pretty much done. But this is a really good alternative if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a flat iron. I highly recommend this one. And there are way better options, like the Babyliss flat irons are magical. Of course, cheese are good. So I'll leave this link down below as well. So guys, that's pretty much everything that I have to talk about when it comes to hair care. I am very passionate when it comes to hair care, the same way I am for skincare, because you have to take care of your hair. If you want nice hair, you gotta take care of it. Same way if you want nice skin, you have to take care of it. So these are all the products that I recommend for you guys. I don't use any oils, I don't use any sprays, I don't use any shines. because my hair is naturally very shiny because I get oily so easily. So like right now I don't have any shine sprays, I don't have any of that. All I have in my hair is the shampoo and the conditioner, and then I used the Rosarco milk on my ends, and that was it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions at all, leave them down below for me and I'll definitely answer them. And I'll leave all the links to everything that I mentioned down below just so it's easy for you guys if you guys are interested. So please let me know what other videos you guys want to see down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.